Well, howdy diddly dandy there, chums, Tasai, Captain of the Steeds, and today for you guys in the viewerverse, I've got some bug tips and workarounds. I haven't got a bug tip or workaround for this janky squiffiness though, no. If your ship gets stuck like this, then you pretty much have to quit your game like that chap just did. yeah, it's not a fix for that, sadly. So this is for inventory problems, so trying to expand your inventory. I was having massive problems inside of my review. Lots of you have hit me up with comments saying the way that you do it is you need to use the D-pad and press right on the D-pad, then press X, press right, press X on the D-pad, etc, etc, or manually select the actual slot. So I'm going to give that a go. So when it comes to installing just one upgrade slot, like inside of an exosuit, when you do it at this sort of little area, to select the technology area up here, you have to select a blank cube, like that. There you go, it's flashing bright blue, hit it there, and then you've installed your slots. There you go, that's how you do it with a manual selection. Lovely jubbly. So I also watched a video by Wolfie the Noob. I put the video in the top right hand corner, be sure to check it out, because I watched that and that helped me make sense of this as well. So here we go, upgrade starship, and I'm going to go to purchase 75 million units or whatever that is per shout. Okay, right, well, we'll give that a try, people in the viewerverse. Righto, so if I go purchase storage, boom, it's going to install there. It's hard to tell because it puts a little box or a cog in the corner, but if the scroll bar isn't all the way down there, it's very hard to tell whether you've implemented one or not. I think I just wasted 75 million on one of these cubes a moment ago. Now what you can do is just press right, press X, press right, press X, but if it doesn't move, you end up wasting a load of freaking units. So just for now, why this is really broken and janky, I'm just going to put it to creative mode for a second. Hit apply, then go on over. Now it doesn't really matter if I balls up and lose 75 freaking grand, because I'm just going to use storage augmentation anyway, apply augmentation, because you can in creative, because you've got unlimited amounts. So all I'm going to do now is just hit X for apply, and then I'm going to hit right on the D-pad. X and right, X and right, X and right. I'm just going to keep doing that. I'm going to do it super damn freaking quick. And then, yeah, it doesn't matter if I balls up at all because it's creative mode now, essentially. And I can just swap this back whenever I'm done, back to normal mode. There you go. There's a load of times that it messed up there. In fact, I'm having to do all this top bit manually, and I've got to move the actual sidebar, the actual scroll bar myself to get to the next area. Hopefully, that's all going to be fully kitted out. I honestly think they've given you too much technology now for the actual starships, because, yeah, that's freaking insane. Just how big is the starship freaking inventory? I'm scanning this, and it's saying 100 plus 100 plus 21. I honestly think this is bugged out because I definitely haven't got 100 plus 100 plus 21. That's just freaking insane. That's not a thing. Yeah, it's definitely saying 100 plus 100 plus 21. I honestly think a lot of this is still bugged. I don't think this is full functionality, and I might be stripped of some of these slots at some point. Who frickin' knows? Okay, well, let's go inside of the multi-tool. Let's give that a go and see how we get on there. So again, I'm still inside of the actual creative mode, so I'm just going to go install an expansion slot for it. And look, I'm pressing on the D-pad and nothing actually happens now. You have to manually select inside of the multi-tool, or at least that's how I'm doing this. I have to go up, select, apply, go up, select, apply. If you just keep hitting apply, you're going to end up losing all your multi-tool expansions if you was in normal mode. So again, you may as well do this inside of the creative sort of pidget for now, otherwise you'll be wasting loads if you just hit the button expecting it to move on its own. No, it doesn't move on its own now. So there we go, that's now max slotted. My ship is now max slotted. My exosuit is far from being max slotted. But yeah, I wonder if the ships, if the full quota is 100 plus 100 plus 21, but that's not 100 there, is it? I don't think it is. Right, anyhow, let's go on over to the freighter now. I can just use the teleporter over here. Teleport over to my freighter, and we'll do up all of the storage on board of the freighter and see how that goes as well. Normally you'd need bulkheads for this, which means running a load of derelicts. So you know what, I'm probably just going to upgrade my freighter without having to do that, in all fairness. So I probably would have selected creative mode to do this one anyway, mainly because I've run a lot of derelict freighters and I don't overly find it enjoyable. What I would say to you guys in the viewerverse is play the game how you want to play. So if you do want to do what I've done and just drop into creative mode, then do that. But you know, I'm doing this mainly just for a tutorial and tutorial's sake. All my other ships, I may upgrade them the legit way. I don't know how I'm going to feel about doing all of this, because at the end of the day, I know people aren't going to do the massive grind that this is going to need to take. I mean, I've been playing this game for over 1,000 hours now. Do I really want to play it for another 1,000 odd hours? I am going to be hitting up a relax save, and I'm not going to be playing with the game settings in that relax save. But in my old legacy save, I'm thinking, well, why the fudge not just go to town? So I can use this for maybe doing mini tutorials and things like that. And yeah, so I guess that's the way to go. And there we go, it's fully upgraded. I'm not too sure how I'm going to view the slottage and the actual countage of this now that I've done that. But there we go, that's pretty darn freaking epic now when it comes to storage capacity of the old freighters. Also, you might want to check out your exocrafts, people in the viewerverse. They've got extra storage. The exocrafts are freaking decent now. There you go, yeah, all of my storage slottage is massive. Freighters really do feel like capital ships now, people. So that's a bit of a bonus add, isn't it? Now, before I save my game, people in the viewerverse, I'm going to turn it back to normal mode. So yeah, it's one of these. It depends on how you want to play. In this instance, I felt this was applicable. Up to you how you want to do things back at home. But there we go. That's my little mini tutorial on how you can get around the squiffiness and jankiness of storage upgrading. Until next time, people, you've been awesome. Excellent, eh? Goodbye, goodbye, and goodbye again. Well, thank you very much for watching. If you like what you see, please hit a like and a subscribe. And I'd like to say a massive, great big thank you to all of my backers over on Patreon and over on YouTube membership. Thanking you, backers. And if you want to support this channel, just don't skip the adverts. That throws revenue down my avenue. Or yeah, just stay with Captain Steve that little bit longer and hit something on this screen. There's merch here now too.